Hey, it's 521 week number 4. Hopefully you had a good spring break from Concordia University, Irvine. Perhaps your educator job overlapped. Mine are a week off, so we just had Concordia spring break this past week, and now as we're in week number 4 that we're going to be talking about in this video, it is my spring break. So I will be off campus and home, but still checking in with you. So regardless, when it's staggered like that, you at least get not like the double time with the constant one on top of the other. But when it is at the same time, you can truly just disconnect. So either way, hope it worked out for you. Talking about the IEP process, talking about communication tools this week in week number 4. So you're continuing with the reading Dell's chapter 6 and 14, also a review of chapter 9. You have a discussion board. As a reminder, initial posts due Thursday. Make sure you're citing it, due before midnight, and then 2 replies Sunday before midnight. A couple people week 3 forgot, and those replies are 2 points each. So if you only post and do a great job at it, it's 6 points. And then 2 awesome replies, total of 10. So we're talking about communication in the discussion board, talking about different resources for communication through assistive technology for students on the autism spectrum. So it's good timing on that. Autism Awareness Day was this past Friday, April 2nd. If you did not see that on any of your social media feeds, I encourage you to search for Autism Awareness Day on Twitter, as my mom calls it, the Twitters, or on Instagram or Facebook, or if you're cool, on TikTok, wherever it is that you follow educators and stay up to date on things. If you saw nothing about Autism Awareness Day, do a search on whatever platform you're on. Find a couple educators sharing stuff out, or even people that just share stuff that are good resources. Give them a follow so that you have more diversity in your feeds. One thing in the last year I've been really purposeful with is following educators and really just people who are sharing out anti-racist resources. It's something that I've been, again, trying to be more purposeful about as an educator, and more active in, and being able to share out those resources and continue to learn, particularly when some things move so quickly. It's important to do. So if you are on social media as an educator, making sure that you're finding people who are sharing out resources for things that we're learning about will help you both continue to solidify that, get other points of view about it, and then when we're done in 5 weeks, you'll be able to continue to learn and grow as an educator around assistive technology, because it changes really fast, right? All right, so that was the discussion board we talked about. You have your Try Something New assignment. Week number 1, you did writing. Week 2 is reading. Week 3 is math. And now week 4 is communication. So you will have 4 weeks for 4 different buckets of assistive technology tools. Remember, for each one, you're going to share what the tool is, trying it out, right? What worked, what didn't work, what would you do next time, how might you use it in the future, how would you actually deploy it for students, and then what category would they be? Special needs, English language learners, at-risk students, maybe tying with a discussion board, students on the spectrum. There's a variety of ways that you can support them. So each one of those 4 buckets should be addressed. You don't need to be creative in how you write it. It's really going to be 4 separate posts, and each one of those weeks is going to be almost the identical prompt. Just make sure that you're really answering all of those questions as you go through. And then your e-portfolio continues. Hopefully you're about a third of the way done at this point, a little bit more than that. You're going to be sharing 3 more prompts talking about the IEP process for assistive technology, looking at low incidence tools, and then communication and technology tools. So those are your new buckets. If you're not doing the e-portfolio, now's the time. really need to be doing that as we go in this course. If that's not your vibe, like, this is me telling you, like, you need to get on it. If you have been doing it, awesome job. My third grader does that. And apparently I do too now. So that is it for week number 4. If you have recently come back to in-person learning, hopefully you are hanging in there. Whatever you're feeling is fine. It's probably most of the feelings. If you've been at it for 5 months, like our school has, keep hanging in there. It's a lot. It's overwhelming. Like, whatever your role is in education, it's a lot. So be safe, hang in there, and reach out as you have questions. And that is all. Happy week 4, everybody.